The bar at the edge of known space was the kind of place where questions weren't asked and faces weren't remembered. Perfect for someone like Tom Reeves, who had every reason to disappear. He sat in the darkest corner, nursing cheap whiskey, trying to forget the past 6 months, trying to forget the corporation that destroyed his life, trying to forget that he was powerless to fight back. "You are Tom Reeves." It wasn't a question. Tom looked up to find an alien standing over his table. She was Sarathi, a species known across the galaxy for two things: their reputation as unstoppable mercenaries and their code of honor that made them terrifyingly loyal once hired. This one stood 7 feet tall, her scales a deep obsidian black with silver patterns that marked her as a veteran warrior. 4 arms, each capable of wielding a weapon. Eyes that glowed amber with intelligence and something else. "Fury, depends who's asking," Tom said carefully. "I am Kiraval, and I know what the Helios Corporation did to you, to your family, to your life." Tom's hand went to the gun under the table. "If Helios sent you to finish the job, Helios sent no one. I am here because 6 months ago, Helios destroyed more than your life. They destroyed mine as well." She sat without invitation, her 4 arms folding in a way that was both casual and threatening. "We have common enemy, common pain, and I propose common revenge." Tom studied her. Sarathi didn't lie. It was biologically impossible for them. Something about their neural structure made deception physically painful. If she said Helios destroyed her life, she meant it. "Tell me your story," Tom said. "Then I'll tell you mine." Kara's eyes dimmed, the amber fading to something darker. "I was hired by Helios, legitimate contract. Protect their research station on Kepler 88. Simple security work. Good pay. I took contract, brought my squad, 8 of my people." She paused. The research was not legitimate. Helios was testing biological weapons, illegal across all Federation space. When my squad discovered this, when we tried to report, all of us, I survived because I was off station. I returned to find my people dead. Helios blamed raiders, covered tracks, destroyed evidence, and you can't prove it, Tom said, understanding. "No proof. No justice. Only rage." She looked at him. "Your turn, Tom Reeves. What did Helios take from you?" Tom drained his whiskey. "I was a journalist. Investigated corporate corruption. Got close to exposing Helios's illegal operations. They couldn't kill me outright, too public. So they framed me. Made it look like I fabricated evidence. Destroyed my career. Then they went after my family." His voice cracked. "My wife. My daughter. The hover car accident wasn't an accident. Helios made sure I knew it, but could never prove it. They took everything. Made me watch. Then made sure I could never touch them. So we are same?" Kira said. "Victims with no recourse. Survivors with nothing left to lose. What are you proposing? Revenge. But not reckless. Not suicidal. Calculated. Devastating. We take from Helios what they took from us. Everything." Tom leaned forward. "I tried. Alone. They have security, lawyers, politicians in their pocket. 1 journalist and 1 mercenary against a mega corporation. We'd be dead in a week. 1 journalist who knows their operations inside and out. 1 mercenary who knows how to break anything, including corporations." Kira's eyes brightened. "You have knowledge. I have skills. Together, we become what Helios fears most. A threat they cannot buy, intimidate, or silence. You're talking about a war. I am talking about justice. With explosions." Despite everything, Tom almost smiled. "You're insane. This is impossible." "Good. Helios will think so too. Impossible missions are my specialty. So, Tom Reeves, do you want to die in this bar drunk and forgotten? Or do you want to make them pay?" Tom thought about his wife's smile, his daughter's laugh, the life stolen from him, the justice denied. "I want to make them pay," he said. "Then we begin. But first, you need training. Cannot wage war without preparation." Over the next 3 months, Kira turned Tom from a broken journalist into something else. She taught him to fight, to shoot, to think like an operative instead of a victim. And Tom taught her everything he knew about Helios. Their operations, their security protocols, their dirty secrets. "You're a natural," Kira observed after Tom disarmed her in a training session. "Rage makes good teacher." "It's not just rage anymore," Tom admitted. "It's purpose. For the first time since I lost them, I have a reason to keep going." "We are both broken," Kira said. "But broken things can be sharp, dangerous. We forge ourselves into weapons, yes?" "Yeah, we do." Their first strike was surgical. A Helios black site facility where illegal weapons research continued. Kira handled security with brutal efficiency. Tom accessed their systems, downloaded everything, and broadcast it to every news outlet in the sector before Helios could react. 1 facility down. Tom said as they escaped. 17 more to go. "I like your ambition." Very Zarathi. They hit Helios operations across 3 systems. Each strike perfectly planned, perfectly executed. Weapons labs destroyed. Evidence leaked. Executives exposed. The corporation scrambled, unable to predict where Tom and Kyra would strike next. They're getting desperate. Tom noted, monitoring corporate communications. Good, desperate enemies make mistakes. Kira cleaned her weapons. We push harder. But desperation made Helios dangerous. They tracked Tom's movements, found patterns, set a trap. When Tom and Kira hit the research station on Titan, they walked into an ambush. 20 corporate soldiers. No escape route. This is bad, Tom said, taking cover as plasma fire erupted around them. This is opportunity, Kira corrected. They bring fight to us. We finish it. What followed was 7 minutes of absolute chaos. Kira was a storm of violence, her 4 arms wielding weapons with deadly precision. But even she couldn't be everywhere at once. Tom saw the sniper lining up a shot on Kira's blind side. Didn't think. Just moved. Threw himself between her and the bolt. The impact knocked him down, his armor cracking but holding. Barely, Kira spun, saw what happened, and something in her eyes changed. Her combat style shifted from efficient to absolutely merciless. She tore through the remaining soldiers with a fury Tom had never seen. When the dust settled, she knelt beside him. You took shot for me. Why? Because you're not just my partner, Tom gasped, his ribs screaming. You're my friend, maybe the only one I have left. Our Sarathi do not have friends. We have honor bonds. She helped him stand. You saved my life. By our law, I am bound to you until debt is repaid. This is sacred. Pretty sure we're already even. You've saved me like 6 times! Not same. You had choice to run. You chose to protect me instead. This is what my squad would do. What family does. Her voice thick with emotion. I came for revenge. I found something more valuable. What's that? Reason to live after revenge is complete. Partnership with human who sees Sarathi as more than weapon. Come on, Tom said. We're not done yet. Helios headquarters is still standing. Time to finish this. They hit Helios Tower at dawn. Not with weapons. With every piece of evidence they'd gathered. Every crime. Every cover-up. Every death. Broadcast simultaneously to every Federation authority, every news outlet, every public database. By noon, Helios executives were in custody. By evening, the corporation was finished. Dissolved. Assets frozen. Justice? Finally. Served. We did it. Tom said, watching the news coverage. They're gone. Your family is avenged. My squad is honored. Kira stood beside him. Revenge is complete. Now what? Now? Tom looked at his partner, the alien mercenary who'd given him back his purpose. Now we find others like us. People who were wronged by corporations, by injustice, by those too powerful to fight. And we help them take it back. You wish to continue partnership. If you're willing. I know your honor bond is fulfilled. You don't owe me anything anymore. Tom Reeves, Kira said, and her eyes glowed bright with something Tom recognized as respect. Maybe more. Honor bond is fulfilled, yes, but this is no longer about debt. You gave me back something I lost when my squad died. Purpose beyond revenge. I choose to stay. Not because honor demands it, but because partnership with you is worth more than any contract. Then let's make it official. Tom Reeves and Kiraval. Taking down the untouchable. Helping the helpless. Being the justice the system ignores. I like this plan very much. But first, you need medical attention. You took plasma bolt for me. This was stupid but brave. Stupid but brave is kind of our brand now. Tom grinned despite the pain. Works for me. Let us find next impossible mission. They left the ruins of Helios behind. 2 survivors who'd lost everything and found each other in the wreckage. Together, they'd become something corporations feared and victims prayed for. A reckoning no one could stop. Because sometimes, the most dangerous people in the galaxy aren't armies or governments. They're 2 broken souls who decide they're not broken anymore. They're sharp, they're focused, and they're done playing by rules that never protected them in the first place. Helios took everything. Tom and Kira took it all back. And that was just the beginning.